Hello everyone, both online and offline friends. I am honored to deliver opening remarks on behalf of the CMRxReon organizers. My name is Chen Yan, and I come from Fudan University. I sincerely apologize that due to visa issues, I couldn't be present at the MICCAI conference in person. I would like to express my gratitude to my outstanding colleagues, Wei Tong and Jia Hao, for hosting today's meeting. I'm sure that you are all aware that our CMRxReon Challenge is jointly organized by 10 institutions: Fudan University, Imperial College London, Hong Kong Polytechnic University, Xiamen University, the University of Texas, Shanghai Polytechnic University, Shanghai Jiaotong University, Fudan University-affiliated Zhongshan Hospital, and Siemens Healthineers. We would also like to extend our thanks to the Stockholm workshop for their support in our challenge. Furthermore, we would like to express our gratitude to many friends who have not been listed here but have provided valuable advice throughout this workshop. Our organizers have put in tremendous efforts in the preparation of this challenge and have regularly held internal discussions to address participants' questions and provide guidance. It is thanks to their selfless dedication that this challenge has been carried out successfully. Please allow me to take 2 minutes to introduce our team and their roles in this challenge. Our challenge is initiated by 4 PIs. I am responsible for event design, challenge data preparation, overall coordination, and serving as the lead editor for conference papers. My colleague Shaw is mainly responsible for challenge data quality control, participating in event design, tracking event progress, and coordinating with the official conference team. Chen serves as the primary contact person for Task 1. She had actively participated in event design, provided suggestions for results evaluation, and assisted in arranging the conference program. Jun, on the other hand, is the primary contact person for Task 2. She had contributed the complete evaluation scripts for the challenge, participated in data preparation, and contributed to writing the dataset paper. In addition, we have a dedicated and young support team that has devoted a significant amount of energy to this challenge over the past 6 months. They have consistently communicated and provided assistance to everyone as members of the CMRxReon team. Please allow me to introduce their contributions. Zichang is primarily responsible for website deployment, Synapse Leaderboard platform deployment, Docker testing, and the challenge survey. Xingyu primarily handles the maintenance of the website, creation of the Synapse Wiki, challenge promotion, event coordination, data uploading and distribution. Fanwen assists with conference paper reviews, provides demo programs, and responds to technical inquiries. Xutong is primarily responsible for CMR image acquisition, data collection, image annotation, and quality control. On behalf of all the organizers and the participants, I would like to express my gratitude to them for their invaluable contributions. We are delighted to announce that this year's challenge has attracted over 210 teams with more than 600 participants. These participants come from 22 countries and regions worldwide. We are We are honored that our CMRxReon Challenge has brought together the most talented participants from around the world. It is worth mentioning that this year's challenge is an extension of last year's CMR Motion Challenge. In the previous year, we had nearly 100 participating teams, and this year we had doubled the number of participants. In the previous year, our task revolved around the CMR image quality assessment and robust CMR segmentation. This year's challenge had focused on image reconstruction. Both challenges have centered around the core technical challenges in the field of CMR imaging. Most of you probably had your first encounter with us through the poster on the left. Time flies, and our challenge has been accompanying you for nearly 6 months. Throughout this journey, our organizing team has had close interaction with many of you. During the entire event progress, we followed the planned schedule for the most part. However, due to additional time spent on paper reviews and Docker evaluations, we had to postpone the challenge by about 2 weeks from the original plan. In the next 2 hours, we will announce the top 3 teams and their scores in the challenge. We received tremendous support from various platforms in terms of competition promotion. We delivered 32 posts on Twitter, and we published over 20 articles on various platforms, accumulating tens of thousands of readers. Additionally, STACOM provides us with an excellent dissemination platform, offering technical support in various aspects. Furthermore, we're honored to have the support of the Fast MRI team, who helped to promote our challenge on their official website. Fast MRI is currently the largest organization in the field of MRI reconstruction, providing benchmarks for brain, knee, and prostate imaging. Our website has received over 15,000 visits and attracted more than 1,100 users. We are thrilled to see that our website has reached users from 38 countries and regions. We would like to express our gratitude to Xingyu and Zichang for their support in the deployment of the website. We have evaluated over 1,000 submissions during validation phase. Among them, more than 500 received valid scores and our feedbacks. In addition, we have run over 90 Docker images during the testing phase. We would like to know how many participants would like to keep the leaderboard running after the challenge ends. Please inform us in the upcoming survey so that we can assess the demand. This year, we have 21 STACOM papers accepted. The workshop papers have been compiled and ready to read from the following link. Let's briefly review the content of this year's challenge. Our motivation is to establish a platform for fast CMR reconstruction and provide a benchmark dataset that enables a broad research community to promote advances in the area of research. Currently, the previously available open datasets we are aware of mainly include OCMR and Harvard CMR Dataverse. These two datasets have their own characteristics. The former provides prospectively undersampled case-based data, while the latter offers raw data with radial sampling trajectory, including a significant portion of data from patients. In comparison, our CMR datasets aims to achieve a bigger data size, more image modalities, and more anatomical views. In this challenge, we provided a multi-channel case-based dataset consisting of 300 cases acquired from the same scanner. The dataset includes cine images, as well as T1 and T2 mapping images, covering short axis and multi-channel long axis views. Additionally, we have provided manual segmentation labels to facilitate extended applications. The size and the variety of data we have provided exceeds those previous public available datasets. Here we present the sequences used for acquiring cine mapping images. For cine images, the signal was acquired using a two-phase readout. The T1 mapping sequence utilized the 4-3-2 Molise technique. As for T2 mapping, the T2 prep two-phase sequence was employed. If you are familiar with MR physics, this sequence should not be unfamiliar to you. The data were compressed to 10 virtual coils for standardization. Partial Fourier data were filled up using Park's algorithm. The challenge includes acceleration factors of 4, 8, and 10. Our dataset is divided into 3 groups. The training set, containing 120 cases, which have already been released to participants. The validation set consists of data from 60 volunteers, with undersampled data made available and the fully sampled data retained as the reference. The remaining 120 cases are reserved for testing and are not available during the challenge phase. Your Docker is tested using this set of data. We will release all the testing data to participants who have submitted their Docker containers after the competition concludes. There will be no restriction on the use of those data. The scan parameters for the CMR dataset can be seen in the table. Please note that those parameter settings represent a typical case. The parameters for cardiac scanning can vary within a range due to anatomical adjustment based on factors such as subject's body size or heart rate. If you are preparing your article, you can directly cite our archive paper or refer to the parameter descriptions provided in our article. In addition to providing the raw case-based data, we have also included manually segmented labels for potential users. These segmentation labels can be utilized in a variety of scenarios to assist with tasks such as image analysis, quantitative measurements, and algorithm evaluations. Manual segmentations of myocardium and trembles were performed by an experienced radiologist with more than 5 years of cardiac imaging experience using IDK Snap. We used NMSE, PSNR, and SSIM as our quantitative metrics. Originally, radiologist scoring is supposed to be performed. However, it was not used since the visual difference of the final reconstruction results are minor. So we have decided to use only SSIM as the ranking criterion to ensure objectivity. The reconstruction results have exceeded our expectation. To facilitate a better understanding of our data, we have provided some toolbox, including image quality evaluation code, data completeness check code, and benchmark reconstruction algorithms, including GRAPPA, eSpirit, and a modified model. If you're willing to pull your script into our repository, please feel free to contact us. Here are the SSIM measurements calculated using benchmark reconstruction algorithm for the cine images in our validation set. As you can see, the highest SSIM obtained is below 0.95, which does not rank among the top 10 on the leaderboard. Similarly, here are the SSIM values calculated using benchmark reconstruction algorithms for the mapping images. These results still fall behind the top 5 on the leaderboard. According to the challenge rules, the top 3 winners will receive awards sponsored by Siemens Healthineers. The award ceremony will take place today after all the presentations, and the prize money will be distributed to the winners after the conclusion of the workshop. Now it's a time for the highly anticipated announcement of the rankings. Here is the complete ranking for Task 1, the senior reconstruction task. A total of 18 teams successfully ran their Docker containers on our platform, and the scores of the top 5 teams are closely contested. As mentioned earlier, we used SSIM for ranking. However, regardless of the metrics used, the ranking order remains relatively stable. We need to announce a team name during the award ceremony. However, our organizing team have previously informed each participant of their individual scores, so you can check the score to determine your ranking. In Task 2, the mapping reconstruction task, we successfully ran Docker containers from 10 teams. The top positions are also closely contested, with very similar scores. Additionally, we have a joint third place, where 2 teams achieved identical SSIM scores. It is worth noting that the number of submissions for mapping is approximately half of that of Cine. This could be attributed to a relatively lower familiarity with mapping compared to Cine. In addition, we have established a set of game rules for this challenge. You can refer to the provided table to understand your current rights and privileges. The validation and testing dataset will be made public and notified to Tier 2 participants within 3 months. We encourage all participants to open source their code on the GitHub platform. Furthermore, we will release a self-developed mapping software to Tier 3 participants at a later stage. According to the rules, the top 3 teams will automatically be involved in the writing of our paper and will be acknowledged as co-authors. Additionally, we welcome any team to contact us and participate in the paper if their algorithms are distinctive. We plan to include the information from this fall in the summary paper and acknowledge all teams that provided feedback. We will follow up with all participants via email and kindly request everyone to provide their feedback. In addition, we would also appreciate if you could fill in the simple survey to help us better serve you in the future. You can either scan the QR code or visit the provided link to access the survey. It should only take 3 to 5 minutes to complete. If you're willing to participate or contribute to the organization, please also provide your information there. Finally, I would like to express my gratitude to all the units and organizations that have provided us with assistance. I would like to extend my thanks to Siemens Healthineers for their sponsorship. I would also like to acknowledge the support of Zhangjiang International Brain Imaging Center for their contribution to the dataset collection. Considering the requirements from our sponsors, I need to conclude my presentation here. Once again, I want to express my sincere appreciation for your participation. The QR code for the survey is still available in the bottom left corner. Your assistance in filling it will be greatly appreciated. Thank you all for your attention, and let's warmly welcome the upcoming presentation from our next speaker. Thanks.